Oh boy, I'm at it again. Thanks, Shalem. Right about now, I was at it again with niggas and bitches and homies and friends. And
that's how it began.
What up, guys? Welcome to a new episode of the NoNamers podcast. If you haven't already, please subscribe right off the bat. Yes, we have guests, but first of all, I'm going to say my name.
Not undressed.
I'm Nestor.
I'm circumcised. Adrian.
And Arthur.
We have two guests with us. What was the last? Were you guys here last week?
No.
No,
2 weeks
Annoyance
ago.
game?
I was. Roman was. Yeah.
You weren't here part of the...
No.
You still getting shotted at. Right off the bat, I have a grievance with you. What fucking bill did I not pick up?
No. Wait, that shit?
Well, he said that you were talking mad shit. This one won't pick up.
I wasn't talking shit.
That's what he said. He's
That's
like,
why he invited you here, Joe.
Like,
that's why he's all like, I'm in bed with these vipers.
He's like, yo, even I got mad at that shit. I was like, what the fuck did I do to Joe? And pissed like even
You didn't
Roman.
do anything to me. I was just like, this guy has my back. Where you called Roman a secret dick.
Wait, what?
That you're like a secret dickhead.
Oh, yeah, but I mean, his grievance is with you, not me.
No, I'm saying like I don't.
He's trying to fucking shove it aside. Now I'm in the side. All right,
he's trying to ask you what time did.
Yeah, because you had told me that Nestor
I
didn't put a
I'm
bill.
I'm the one who's bitching about you. I was bitching about you too.
No,
Joe.
he's talking.
No. Joe came home and told Roman like, "Yo, you're not gonna believe what Nestor did."
I mean, he didn't.
Even Roman got
He
mad.
didn't come home like that.
Come on,
It was just more like, oh
like,
yeah,
trip out on this, fat fuck.
Well, Roman.
It was called for though.
No. What was it?
we pulled out the ledger.
I
and
don't
started
remember.
putting it.
I don't remember
Which
when,
wasn't
but
it? That's the better question. That's like, let's be real, dog.
Don't make this a grievance episode, dog. I ain't ready for. I haven't written mine down.
I don't remember when, but I just remember
It was after you guys came back from fucking the comic book store day.
Comic book day? We didn't buy nothing.
No,
No, it couldn't have been.
I mean, that
day.
time I remember we were just laughing
Carl's Jr.
because
we
the Carl's Jr. thing, where it's like,
But I paid for Adrian.
Then
Yeah,
it
I
was,
remember.
Then what did you guys do before that?
We went to
nothing, I
comic book
was
day.
asleep.
No, I
Oh,
mean
we
before
picked them
hanging
up.
out that day.
I can't think of anything.
I don't know.
Anyways, it was around that same time.
It was around that time.
A week or two.
Let it be
Either
known this was a
before.
piece of shit.
Just like that.
I have it in my ledger. I'm just like,
on the journal.
yeah.
Wow, I was hoping I get some clarity on that one.
Like, you haven't done it, dog. Like, you acting
I wish
like.
I could give you clarity.
No, I mean, I get it.
They're like, wait, what are you talking about, dog? I've never done that in my life.
I mean, I still owe you money, so I'm like,
No, I'm not bringing that up.
He's like, so you remembered.
Well, since you brought it up first.
No, I was just trying
When
to.
are we getting that money?
I was just trying to say, like, what the fuck?
Just
Which
trying to
one
start
was
shit,
it? Like,
no, I wasn't trying to start shit.
but yeah,
I'm sorry, Nestor. I didn't mean.
no, it's all good.
Don't apologize.
man.
That's weakness, dog.
It's okay. It's okay.
We don't
allow
that shit here. I would have killed you in Nam if you would have said that shit.
It's like when you get into jail, they ask you, "Yo, can I borrow a lighter?" And if you're like, "Yeah, go ahead," and they don't give it back to you, then they know.
Here, you want this Snickers bar?
What? What is this shit or what?
No, why would it be shit? You owe him a favor, G. That could be anything.
Oh,
What is it? Is it Snickers bar a euphemism?
No, it's
That's
it's
a
literal-
legit.
It's a little.
Is it because he's acting like a
This
diva?
dude gives you a Snickers
But how do
bar.
you get that sneaker? The Snickers bar in there, though, dog.
Mad beater.
Sneakers.
He's this mass sneakerhead.
That's a mad trick, dog. You give some newbie a fucking chocolate bar. Now he owes you a favor, dog.
Joe, were you one of the ones who had said that Roman finishes your jokes? Are you?
No, I brought that up though to him where
Like, hey, I've noticed you
I'm
do
telling
that.
him a story and then he'll finish the story and I'm just like, well, let me tell you the story though. He's like, no, I know what you're gonna say. It's this.
Like, let me speed you
Oh,
up.
and we finally got you. It's fucking what's his name's character from American Hustle?
Which one?
Fucking
Oh, yeah.
Bradley.
Bradley Cooper's character when
That guy's hype, dog.
Louis
I'm the
C.K.
quarterback.
is trying to tell him a story about him and his dad going fishing, and he's
Yeah.
all like, "Yeah, I know. So you're trying to say that your dad is trying to teach you this?
Yeah.
That's wrong."
So that's okay.
But you left out the part where he said how great I was. You gotta finish.
Well, because Adrian was here, so Adrian agreed pretty much with all the stuff people said about me.
that
But
episode was hilarious.
now that you're here, when you heard about Roman stuff, did you pretty much agree? Or or were you like, nah?
He was mad, dude. He was like, "How dare they?"
How dare
No one
they
shits
call-
on my brother but me. No, I mean, I agree. I mean, everyone's grievances. It's like, you know.
Life did it.
No one. It was no earth shattering stuff.
Yeah, nobody was like surprised. Like, I never do that. Except Roman when he was all like, I don't post up too much arty stuff.
That was funny.
That one and then the Julio one where he's like, you sit down all day. You're like, wait, what?
Oh, Asian's
Oh, it's
face was like,
Asian?
what the
Yeah.
fuck? Like, if you could see people's faces, they were genuinely shocked. Like at some
was a
part.
dangerous road.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't know. I've been listening to too much Stern, man.
Why you say
I
that?
mean,
say that.
well, nah, just because.
Your
so-
gutter trash.
You want to call me the N-word?
No, I. Pretty liberal guy, pretty
With the
PC.
ER?
You know what I mean? Like, I don't want anyone to get offended.
You are.
I mean, you know,
Piece of crap.
I mean, I was mad at the end of Orange is the New Black. Like, you know, you're supposed to be.
Why? I just felt Caputo was put in a bad spot.
Spoilers ahead of time.
Spoilers? Nah, I don't know.
Why
But
no one else? You guys haven't seen it? Or what?
No, we all seen it. I'm just talking about the people that are listening.
nah, I don't think Adrian.
I don't care for it.
Did
I have
you
taste.
did you finish? Did you finish Game of Thrones?
Yeah, on Monday.
Oh, okay.
Like,
See, I was
shit.
saying this was like, oh, he
I
hasn't finished it.
Nah,
So
yeah, dude, I use your
How
laptop.
much is Nestor like Sam, dog?
We're like, dude, this fool Sam, you're the second oldest brother, fool. And just has a young daughter, fool. And that's you fools, dog. You fools are the Tarleys, fool.
except
Except Nestor doesn't like
Dude,
I don't hit the books
Sam
hard.
took,
fam.
Sam
he
took
can't,
coins
but
from
he-
his family.
Sam steals precious heirlooms
He just
with his chick.
for his chick.
And her baby. Dog.
he wants to save her.
Trying to save her from that life.
Dumbass Gilly. Fucking inbred Gilly.
No, she could only
That's
draw.
green outside.
I learned colors today.
that bitch had a blank stare in every situation.
She like most scenes, she has her mouth open and.
Yeah, dude. My friends are all like, she can never close her mouth.
Like she's learning things for the first time.
Well, I mean, she's some like super inbred.
You
dude.
should have
when she
seen
looks at
Cal.
the fork and knife when they're eating.
Yeah.
That shit made me
The
die.
Little Mermaid?
But people are like, what the fuck are they talking about?
I'm
Game of
like,
Thrones?
I mean, Gilly was fucking like
I just like
shocked by the
Gilly's
fucking.
way to defend Sam was like, you should have seen Sam kill that thing.
Yeah.
They're like, what the fuck do you mean? a
She gives up
thing,
her
dog?
position.
That fool's just there taking it.
What else can you do,
He
dog?
cries and
He's
I'm
the
sorry,
punching bag.
I didn't let him. I didn't defend you. This was a pussy. Dog.
Fuck Sam.
So
It's because in Game of Thrones, they only have books instead of movies, so that's why this was Sam. Dog.
True. I'll be
I
out
guess.
pumping.
But is there a deal breaker? Like, can a girl tell you her like, oh, this is my? Well, I was gonna say not a dirty little secret, but what's her
It's HPV.
No, what's that fucking like? I got HPV.
That's fixable though.
No,
I thought women could get cancer because of HPV.
yeah.
But
You need to get that.
I don't know. I'm not a doctor or nothing.
They have to hit the
I
guy
think
now.
they can
Buy him a
pass it
gyno,
sexually
you know what I
to
I'm
I
a,
like the taste. Though.
I'm a guy though.
It's an acquired taste.
Look at the Astros. We're back, dog.
$30. Okay.
It's a streak, dog. I'm trying to streak hard right now.
No, what's the like they watch Little Women LA or something like that, like, or they
A
watch
deal
like
breaker?
trashy reality TV. Is there a deal breaker? Like something they say like it's so fuck like
For TV, no. I don't think I have any
something
deal
so
breakers.
horrendous. Well,
You know what? I fucking hate that one Bad Girls Club where they get all those fucking crazy bitches together in the
Uh-huh.
house.
They're called
That's a bit
lesbians.
like-
I can't stand that shit.
like if they
They're
would
called women, Roman.
Oh,
They're
no,
not
that's the
bitches.
L word, huh?
what about you, Joe? Well, I mean, I guess TV, but
TV.
TV.
If we're gonna do TV, that would be mine.
Bad Girls Club.
Bad Girls Club.
Some people would be like keeping up with the Kardashians.
You know, if you don't like The Simpsons, I don't really fuck with you.
No, I
That'd be a
mean,
deal breaker. It's
but
just like, oh, The Simpsons are
I guess
annoying.
not
Like,
liking
I've met
something could be
someone-
a deal breaker too. But
I've met someone that's like, I don't like The Simpsons. I
And
said,
you
"How
didn't
the
knock
fuck?"
him out on purpose, like right then and there, though. Broken jaw, dog.
I had to.
You have
hairline
to.
fracture, dog.
I think he's saying it's something that they do like.
It's something that they do like, and they want to watch it with you, and you're like, nah, that's a wrap.
She always references Borat. My wife.
If she constantly does the Borat voice.
My sister, the prostitute in Kazakhstan.
Come back to me. I got to think about that one.
How about you? I mean,
For television,
it could be either one.
for television, I have no deal breakers.
Oh, if
You
they watch
wa-
Grey's
you'd watch
Anatomy, I
anything?
don't like that shit.
I've been watching everything. Anything that's on.
But you're open. You're pretty trisexual with TV.
Yeah, definitely.
What do you mean?
He'll try anything. He'll watch it. This will watch his Japanese shit.
It's a classic joke.
But I just finished watching the latest episode of The Bachelor, dog. That shit fucking or
You like The
Bachelorette.
You like that?
That shit makes me laugh so hard, dog.
But is it
it's the
good?
producers. It's the producers. They're fucking
But then you were watching
They're
like
hilarious.
Biggest Loser as well, right?
yeah.
Yeah.
But
And
see, you
That's inspirational.
well, I
as
found it
fuck.
odd that you and your family like, hey, let's get together and watch this.
Oh yeah, most def.
but you guys are like you're.
Yesterday, Juan came over to my house. We drank beer and ran through Game of Thrones.
Which is fine. Like that's more doable. But I mean,
Well,
I can't imagine like.
He started at 11 at night.
okay,
bro.
let me say this.
You
But
have
to
been
convince
watching
your whole
TV all day.
family to sit down in one place and watch The Biggest Loser.
Nestor to watch half a season of Little Women LA.
I was fucking mad, dog.
That was
What
so
were you
funny.
expecting?
Well, we were supposed to kick it, which I guess is like the same Arthur gripe, that he has with me. We were supposed to hang out,
No, I think
but
it
when
was
we show up and then,
was it the sleepover one?
Yeah, it's a sleepover.
Yeah.
well, I
And
was supposed
you
to be a
couldn't commit
sleepover,
to-
but then all we had to. Well, I mean,
I don't think it was the sleepover one.
No, it
we were
wasn't.
Just, we were
No,
just
that one
hanging
we're
out.
just hanging out, and then we're watching Always Sunny.
yeah,
Was it Always Sunny?
yeah. No, it was just the day
No,
we
we
were kicking
were
at your
just hanging
house.
out, and you were like, "Oh, I've been watching this," and we watched one episode, and then no
And
one
we
ever
were like,
changed
why
it.
were you
all right,
over
he's gonna
there?
change
Are you
it
talking
after.
about the sleepover that never happened?
Yeah.
Well, yeah, I mean, we got people that don't participate. For
Don't
it,
commit.
for ever. For.
Yeah, but no, we would go to
I
your
like-
house and
I
play
like
NBA
trash
2K15 or whatever.
I've started liking trash TV. Before I used to like hate
But see,
it.
I get with like
Honestly, that day I was having so much fun watching Nestor be angry.
Angry at what? At watching shitty TV.
no, because we watched the marathon, right? They marathon 4
Yeah.
episodes or 5 episodes straight.
Y'all
But
could've
then it
let
was
that
gonna start-
anytime, dog.
But that shit was gonna start over again, and
Yeah,
his
like-
plan was like, "Let's do them again." I was like, "Bro, I couldn't even get through these fucking 5. We're gonna do them again."
And I just started going, "Yeah, let's just watch him again."
And I was like, "Nah, B, I can't fucking do this shit."
Oh man. Nah, I like
enjoyable,
trash
though.
TV. I like good shit too, but I like TV in general.
But see, some shit like American Horror Story to me wouldn't be a deal breaker, but I'd judge them. You know what I mean? Like,
But why?
cause fuck them.
this was a piece of shit.
Or
Glad he doesn't like.
better than them.
He wants every excuse not to find a woman.
He just doesn't like scary
I mean,
things.
I thought were just his looks, though. Or his wallet.
bitches do like American Horror Story though. So, no, I mean,
Bitches
sound like
Bitches.
Bitches.
bitches. Nah. I think more like a movie. Like if that chick thought like the parody flicks were cool.
If a chick
Like,
was really into Faces of Death, I would not be
you
into
didn't fuck
that.
with
That's
it.
hype though. Bro.
I'd be kind of disturbed. Like if
That's
she
I
hype,
was,
though.
because even though like a lot of them were faked and shit, like just the concept of like,
I know there was a mixture of real and fake ones.
Uh-huh.
Right.
so
Those are hype though.
But that was before the internet, so it's not like I mean you'd have to get like a chick that's mad retro. Like remember Faces of Death? Let's watch some Faces of Death.
yeah, or anything on YouTube that's that kind of shit. Like, oh, I've watched the beheading and I've
Like she
enjoyed
just keeps
it.
texting you or just
Oh,
sending
World
you.
Star is a bit of a deal breaker.
Really?
Yeah,
Are you on? Is anybody still on World Star?
I don't know, G.
I do.
No.
Once
I'll
in a
watch
while. I'll
Well,
do it.
like once in a
I'll
while, but
partake.
Just
Yeah.
like if people send
While the
stuff,
fat's
like,
over,
hey, this
well-
is funny.
I
No,
think so.
I was never into World Star.
I think so. Like,
The fat's over?
I'm
The
over
fad's
it.
over for him. Fool. He can't be on it anymore. Fool. It's not in. Fool.
I'm not. I feel old. I'm not in it anymore. I'm like none
I
of
got
this shit's
stock in
cool.
there, dog.
None,
Don't say
It's
that.
only-
That's my retirement money.
none of the videos are cool no more. Like you can only take so much of like police brutality videos or killing videos or
Before, like,
Someone said you watch Howard Stern. Fool.
huh?
Piece of shit. Fuck being on the side of black people now. Fool. Let's just make fun of them. Fool.
Oh, what if she's like really into like Tyler Perry movies?
Like Medea
I would
movies?
love
Yeah.
that. I would love that.
Yeah, I don't like Tyler Perry.
If she was like legitly into Tyler Perry movies,
Tyler Perry is my favorite director.
that would be legit.
See, I can't get
You would
behind
probably.
that.
Oh shit! Sorry.
But if you really love like Blink Man, I would date you.
I
Yeah.
think I found mine's more like a blanket genre. If she's like those chicks that are like horror freaks, I love horror, everything horror.
Mm-hmm.
You know which ones I'm talking about? Where
See, I
deal
don't.
breaker because
I don't mind
like
horror.
horror.
I don't mind horror. I just don't like
I don't like it. It's not
the,
like the
the
That's
faces
the best
of death.
excuse to cuddle.
Yeah.
give a fuck.
The horror genre is not that bad for me.
I like if I'm gonna sit down and watch something with you, it's something I want to watch.
Okay.
But I'm selfish that way.
Yeah.
Respect the wars.
Till the girl makes you, for then you start dick writing the
Yeah.
show.
Yeah, sure. I mean, I watched Twilight. You
Piece
know what I
of
mean?
shit.
I watched shit that I like Spartacus that I didn't want to watch or watch.
You were dick writing Spartacus hard,
Oh
bro.
my God.
Yo, check it out. This show's fucking dope, dog.
It was basically softcore porn.
You trash. But
I mean, look, if you're gonna be forced to watch something, I think I don't watch
True
horror
Blood.
flicks,
Is
but
a better question than
True Blood's
when
dope.
when have you bent your overall like rules? So one of them would be you like giving into Spartacus, even though it's like if
I remember watching Snow White and the Huntsman, and I felt like, "Fuck's wrong with me, dog?"
that's a terrible
you
movie.
betrayed yourself.
I fucking I paid for this movie ticket, and I don't want to watch this shit. And like, just for I just might get some, but you know,
You'd be more open minded, G.
See, I don't give a fuck if they want to watch something or not.
Yeah.
Nothing's a deal breaker then?
Like I said, the only thing that's
No,
a deal
'cause
breaker is actual
None of that stuff's that important.
real
to me.
violence and real like
Why
horror.
Real
So, like,
horror.
smut
real
films.
violence. I
Smut-
mean,
well, smut films.
Yeah.
I mean,
And fucking
no one's gonna like contest
and
that. Like,
fight.
oh, she's a.
what if they
fucking
watch like a
crazy.
documentary?
about a documentary is different.
What about like a documentary? Like,
But if she's like really into it, like I've watched
What's the-
this like several times.
what's the Chinese street festival where they just murder dogs and eat them and shit?
That's high, bro.
With, like,
Which
what if
one?
she's like really into that? Huh?
Eating dogs is racist.
That'd be a deal
Well, it's not really. That's what they do. There's a documentary about the street festival where like they sell dogs up in the air. Like, they cook it for you. They make it for you. And
Let's
shit.
go to that. fool.
Fuck that.
Dogs have souls. I can't eat them.
They don't have soul.
They go to heaven, G. All
Fucking
dogs
animals,
go to
dog.
heaven.
I don't know. If you tell a dog give you a high five, it'll give you a high five. So that has a soul to me.
If you put peanut butter on your nuts, it'll lick it. fool. Doesn't mean anything.
And that don't convince you.
So there's no. What about like music and like? What if she's like really into like? I don't know, Rise Against or some shit. You know what I mean?
That's
Music,
fine with me.
yeah, music.
I
See,
like
I try to
that.
think of
Nah,
something
see, I'm
like,
just like-
terrible.
If you're into like scream, because we have a friend and they're in a screamo band,
Oh, okay.
and I didn't even know that was a thing anymore.
Josh?
No.
Oh, okay.
This
It's
is
Josh.
But where's
Fucking
this Drake though?
no, this is Vanessa's cousin,
Yeah.
and he's in a screamo band, and I'm like,
He's Mexican, huh?
yeah,
He's your cousin, huh?
It's a tragedy.
and I'm like, wait, this is still a thing?
Yeah.
And he's like, what do you mean?
You don't rock with Ohio's for Lovers? fool?
No,
Oh, House for Lovers. What the fuck is that?
It's classic. fool.
I don't know, but I can't get into that kind of shit.
So there's no. What about you, Roman? Is there a genre of music that a chick like could really be into that you'd be like? It
This
would
is
turn
where
you
I
off?
think I'm more like Arthur, just because like I don't know, I'm pretty much into like a lot of like random shit
Yeah.
when it comes to music.
What if
So
she's
it's
into
like,
like
I can't
racist
be-
music?
That's high,
like
bro.
old Southern songs.
Yeah.
What's that homie?
Johnny Rebel?
She's like really into Johnny Rebel.
I mean, even then, it's like I wouldn't like. She probably wouldn't force me to go to a show or let alone like listen.
But
to
what
it.
if that's what she wants to bump in the car while you guys are sitting in traffic?
But you know, if you eventually get with someone, you have to go do things they like.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Which means you
She's
would
like,
have to go to a Johnny Rebel
For my
concert.
birthday, I want to
Unless
go to
you
a Johnny
swing it,
Rebel
dog.
concert.
No, they still want you to go.
I sling it. I ain't-
Because when you end up being a couple, who else are they going to go with?
Exactly.
They end up not having friends anymore.
Oh.
You end up having to take them everywhere.
Yep.
you end up being their only friend.
Yeah.
And unless you're like a dictator about what you play in your car, You know she's gonna have to bump some Johnny Rebel in your car.
Nah, you should never play those games because then if they do that in their car, now you're stuck.
Yup.
You're stuck listening to what she wants.
That's why I listen to French music now.
Or that's why you always drive.
That's why I just put a playlist on.
I mean, for the most part, that is why like I mostly try to always drive.
Because then you get to choose the music.
Yeah, and I mean, I'm pretty like open. I'm like, okay, like most people.
I'm
like,
just start carrying a
shit.
Beats Bill with me in this fool's car. For fuck's
hype.
sake,
I'll bump her fucking speakers.
and he's out, just bump it
Just
in
bump
Roman's
Johnny
ear.
Rebel.
Fool.
Just put on your headphones and just who gives a fuck.
That'd be hard.
Damn, there's no genre. I mean, I'm pretty sure like screamo shit would kind of like,
Nah.
But then it's just
Alright.
like I was like, okay, because it's like usually like I'm like, okay, well, we're just probably have to end up taking turns. So I just have to suffer through this 3-minute song of hers, and then I put on something good.
See, if you make me suffer, like sometimes Roman will put like this long ass, like
ABBA record.
crazy French song,
That was dope.
like crazy
Yeah.
French song. So I'll find the longest fucking song I know and I'll fucking play it.
Freebird, 9 minutes,
Yeah, so it's like let's say he plays
That's a
like
good
some
song,
crazy
though,
like.
dog.
Yeah,
So I'll play Freebird and
4 minutes in, you're just tearing up, crying. Dog.
I could get in a Freebird.
You could get down to free. I like Leonard Skinner. Dog.
Yeah.
Does that make me an asshole? Maybe.
I don't know. Plethora of
A
things.
plethora, a bunch of stuff. No, but taking turns would also kind of like what, like 1 and 1 and 1 and 1. That's how you guys do it.
Yeah.
That's too much. You gotta fucking switch off the iPod.
that's the
and
only
shit.
thing we take turns.
Or you could just suffer a car ride with this fool where he's
Yeah,
just
he just
changing
skips
every
every
goddamn
fucking
thing.
30 seconds, even if it's a good song. Even if it's like
I feel like I'm
Nickelback.
listening to iTunes. You know how they give you like a 30-second clip?
The Office though. He'll throw on an album, he'll still skip it. I was like, okay, then what's the fucking point?
Because there's a mood I want to set.
The one of irritation? You got it, G.
That's all it ends up being.
Once I find the perfect song for the perfect moment.
Everyone gets mad for, but then they're like, "Nah, why am I getting mad for?" For like,
It's like this fool's
I'm
autistic.
gonna let this fool ruin it. For
I'm sorry, I'm trying to curate the fucking ride, you know?
no one likes it. Though, fool.
Oh my god.
Well, it's not like I have
You
already.
create the opposite effect of what
Yeah.
you're going for, dog.
Unless I'm vibing, then I'm good. I'm having a good time.
Although I get that because I mean, usually like when I'm like going out and I go inside like a car and there's like other people, I always try to think, okay, well, what's like,
Was dope.
yeah,
For the
what's happening,
moment.
like,
Yeah, but would you play like
But if
15
people in the
seconds of
car, if people in the car are like vibing to it, are you gonna
Yeah.
skip it?
I mean, that's
Because that's what he does.
He's
What
done
I-
it before though.
yeah.
because I don't have Apple Music or Spotify, so
Yeah.
I only get 15 seconds of the songs.
Yeah.
No, but this is like music on an iPod.
yeah.
So he has the whole song, and people are liking
Nah,
the
I
song.
can't stand that shit. I
and
get
then
you
he'll be
guys.
like, I
Just
don't,
pick a
I'm not
song,
feeling
let it
it,
play.
and he skips it.
yeah,
Like the whole
pick
car
one
is
song and
fucking
let it
being
play.
like, oh, okay.
And then it's like, oh, this guy's a fuck, man.
Well,
Although I'm that way with
sometimes
TV.
it's just
If I'm
like
watching TV, I'll start flipping channels.
sometimes if Juan's like, yo, or like he's digging us, man, fuck this will skip. When I gotta give him the satisfaction, man.
There's petty people, but I'm the mood setter. Fool. If I get hyped, people get hyped. Fool. So he doesn't get it. Fool. I am who he wants to be. Fool.
I am the hype.
Let Juan live your life.
With the right song, we don't need you, Doug.
You always
The
need
right
me.
song.
Fool.
The right.
If I'm not there, no one's there, dog. You feel me?
I don't know if I told this story. I remember one time, like, I don't know why. I was taking a ride with this chick, and before, like, I wanted to do the same thing where I wanted to put the right song, but I was really into Lil Wayne, like really into him. It was like 08 when the Carter 3 had just dropped,
Yeah.
Two
I
more.
remember this.
and I think No Ceilings had just dropped because he's about to get locked up.
Yeah.
And I remember, like, I made a thing about, like, all right. So I'm going to drive separate from you guys. I'm going to go with her. So it's just me and her in the car to the next party or whatever. But the thing is, she noticed that when I got in the car, I didn't just, like, turn it on and that was the song was on. I skipped it to that song.
Yeah.
Which is
it's
stupid
obvious.
because
Yeah.
it's like, I mean, obviously now there's, like,
'Cause I want you to hear this song.
yeah, no, dog. But it was so, I don't know what the fuck I was thinking. Like, the other day I was driving through, like, where we were driving. And I just felt like this cringy feeling because I was just thinking about it.
Smile, friend.
No, it was fucking Wayne on me. So it's like this. It's like the soft R&B shit where Lil Wayne's just talking like he wants to talk to the pussy and he's saying like mad outrageous shit
Oh, I
Yeah,
remember
dog.
this story.
Yeah, he said it before, but
on this pod.
yeah.
No,
I'm
I
pretty
don't think on the pod. I think he just said
The
it
other
a lot.
pop to us.
maybe.
Yeah.
But I just
'Cause I
remember.
remember.
Like,
Yeah.
Your life's a pod.
I think I mean she did notice because I think she made a comment like
This is a song you chose off the bat, like
I think she just said, "What is this?"
no, like what do you? I think I don't like.
because
I don't remember.
he skipped to an interlude. Like,
The skits.
No, it wasn't an interlude.
Oh, it wasn't an interlude?
The song is just like sexual as fuck.
oh, okay,
That's the movie we're trying to say.
yeah.
And I think she was like, "What is this?" And this fool realized what he had done. For.
But like I usually listen to that album anyways.
It's like I put on those songs, but I put them on to like break the tension. Like there'll be arguments in the car, and like it's like dead
I
silent.
can see nothing wrong.
So then yeah, I'll play on like fucking like.
That's how you start fights in this car, fool. You can't be doing that. Fool.
Well, does anyone have a story where like
You
I was
either
driving
gonna
with
fuck or
someone
fight, homie. Choose one.
where they were just driving with someone and then it's like, oh here, let me put on a song, and they put on like some random ass song. They just like, what the fuck?
Yeah, the girl I'm fucking sort of seeing, she fucking likes trance music, and I fucking hate it. But I'm like, dude, what is this shit? Like, there's no lyrics to this shit. I tell her straight
So
up.
she's just like looking out the window while like
No,
fucking
when we were talking, I'm like, are you fucking kidding me? What is this trance music bullshit?
She
But
turned-
I'm like,
Wait,
Ask her later
trans?
for Molly.
Trans or house or what?
I don't fucking
So
know.
you turned your
EDM shit, right?
car-
EDM shit,
I'm,
yeah.
not- I'm like, if it has lyrics, I don't mind it.
your car turned into a club.
Yeah.
Club rat, nigga. Boom, boom, boom.
Maybe
But
we
I'm
should
like,
just take a fucking.
but then again, I play Leonard Skinner, and she's like, "What is this shit?" So I'm like, "Well, you don't like Southern rock? What's wrong with you, girl? She's fucking American."
The good old
You don't like them tasty licks?
So yeah, I mean, that's
Frosty?
a weird fucking conversation. I'm like, "You're into this shit," and she's like, "Yeah, this is what I like," and that's all the music she's into. I was like, "Fuck."
Damn.
Doesn't it suck when you actually have to stop and get to know the person and then realize you hate them?
What about you,
Then I
Oh,
Juan?
wouldn't be talking to any in this room.
What about you?
Nah, I don't think that's happened to me.
What about, have you ever had like something that's happening and then have a song pop out and it's like pretty much capturing that moment? Like you're fighting and it's like a song about like relationship problems.
I don't make movies in my head.
That's me then.
That's
that
you
shit would
and
happen.
that's Joe.
That happened
Yeah.
all the time. We're
Wow.
like, yo, you hearing this shit? Like, it's mad making sense right now.
What do you mean? When?
All the fucking time that shit seemed to happen. Like,
Brother,
He makes movies in his
the
head.
fool's just like
in my,
I've been
head,
driving.
in my head, I feel like they're narrating everything that's happening.
I was
dog.
driving once.
God's my DJ, yo.
I was driving.
I
once
was
and-
straight
You
out of
ain't got
Compton.
no bill. You ain't got no money. Let's just be honest. Let's just be real.
You're going way too
Yeah.
back.
This
What
shit happened
time
with
was
Joe.
it?
too.
That's not bad. That's-
Dude, when I was driving
3-4
to work
months
today,
ago.
dog, Bible on Dash came up. I was like, that's my jam right now, dog. I was high. I'm about to rob this 401k lady.
That happens all the time though. A good song comes on, you get hyped up.
Yeah.
You start driving like a maniac.
One time me
You
and
need to
Jess
cut it.
were
You just start
walking, and then we started arguing for some bullshit. And out of nowhere, like the argument was
Call
done.
up, bitch.
No, the argument
Oh,
was
that's a good fleeka, dog.
the argument was done.
Smack my bitch up by Prodigy.
Smack my bitch.
The argument was done, so we're just kind of walking a little bit, just in silence.
Skeet on that hoe.
And out of nowhere, a car just popped on with "Don't Stop Believing."
By Journey.
Yeah, and I just started fucking.
Crying.
Fist pumping.
No, I started busting up because I was just like, "Fuck, does she hear this? Like, this is hilarious. Like, this would be in a movie."
You turn around.
turned
I won't give up in our relationship if you don't.
Hold on to
The
that
funny thing is that Joe was
feeling.
unconscious because she had knocked him out. It was in his head.
It was a dream.
He had been run over.
Then I
Or he ran over. Either
He was
way.
just on the floor. No, but I do that where I'm like, what? But sometimes I'd point it out, and she would agree. So maybe she was just as loony as me. Sometimes we just giggle because
Is that
I think it's because you made the connection for her,
Yeah.
so she just agreed
Like,
with
she
like, yeah,
connected
that's a good,
dots?
that's a good. Well, no, you
Hers
connected
was
the
a
dots
nervous
for her,
laugh.
so she was like, oh, I could see that, you
Why
know,
are we
like,
going
yeah,
into this
that makes
again?
sense.
Why are you
unless I'm
giggling?
so
You brought a good
cra-
case
Unless I'm so crazy, she's like, I'm not gonna say anything for this. For my
for my
snap
kill me
right
again.
now.
But
Yeah,
this fool's been known to be liable.
So
For
no one has a deal breaker with a chick. No one.
I mean,
Yeah,
like to
Yeah,
watch stuff.
House seems to be yours. You've seen a Hey House.
I remember one time. I
don't
guess
give a
I went
fuck,
to an
dude.
Arctic Monkeys show, and then I had
What
took
if she hates the Arctic Monkeys and it's like
That's a
never
deal
play
breaker.
that?
I took a girl to an Arctic Monkey show who didn't know who the fuck they were.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
but did she like him?
I mean, she said she did, but then it's like,
They all say that shit. I've been on.
Yeah.
I've been on a date where I took a chick to a movie, and then I'm, oh, what you like about the movie? It was cool. I'm like, no, like, What about it? No, it was just.
What about the
Like,
Yeah,
syntax?
it's just like they say the most basic answer. I'm like, but I mean, do you want to explain? Like, talk more about it?
I mean, this fool went to see Ti.
Whoa, that's high, dog. The
TIP?
Rubber Batman.
TIP?
Batman?
No,
I
that
don't
movie.
know.
Remember?
Oh.
Oh yeah, but they heard that shit already.
I thought Ti for
Oh,
real.
yeah.
dog. The Rubber
That's what I was like,
Batman.
TIP?
That's high.
It's time about time we want to go
The
see Takers.
ATL?
Yeah,
That's
but I
right.
went to go see the Arctic Monkeys with this chick,
Yeah.
and then after she's like, "Oh, I've been having a song stuck in my head all day. Like, you mind if I play a song?" Oh no, no. What happened was
The
Peanut butter
Rocketeurs?
jelly time.
Yeah.
Peanut butter jelly time.
no. What happened is we were
I had
leaving.
that. I had someone play that for me like it was cool. I was
I did.
Who else, dog? Idiot. It's the one man party, though.
what
That's
song was
hype,
stuck in her head?
That's it. She ended up playing. We were leaving, and it was like she's like, "Oh, okay. I think you have the song in your iPod. All right, yeah." So it's kind of silent while she's looking for a song,
Mhm.
and then
You rich
she
to the
puts
boot?
on fucking U2's "With or Without You,"
Oh.
and I fucking like turned her. I was like, "Are you fucking listening to U2?"
It's like, it's in your playlist, dick.
Well, that was her answer. She's all like, "Wait." She's like, "Wait, why is that a weird thing?" Like, I mean, it's in your iPod.
Yeah.
I'm all like,
But sometimes
"Yeah."
you don't fuck with someone, you still have them in your iPod. Like
No,
you're
but
just
my
like,
thing,
I
I'm all
have to
like,
have
I'm all
it.
hyped
Yeah.
because I'm all like, we went to go see Arctic Monkeys. I'm all like, yes.
And
Like,
why'd you
upbeat.
take her instead of Joe or someone else?
Because fuck Joe, that's why. It's Arctic Monkeys, homie.
I wasn't fucking with them at that album.
Oh.
Joe's like the biggest hater. I took him to an Arctic Monkeys show. All he did was talk shit about them. And
No,
then-
because all their geeky fans, I thought Roman was like a geek about them. That
Uh-huh.
we're sitting next to this one bitch, just like,
for the record, I'm not a geek.
yeah, you
You're
get
just a
geeky about
freak.
bands. So we're sitting next to this one girl, and Roman's like, "Oh, that girl made a video," and then she's talking about, "Oh, I made this video, and Alex Turner commented on it." And it's her
About how much
basically
he hated it.
re-reacting the video.
Which I thought was a neat thing. I'm like,
And I'm
wow, it
like,
took some time.
I guess. So I just kept going, "Oh man, did you hear them breaking up after this?"
Shut up.
And Roman's like, "Dude, stop it." And I was just talking about shit.
You're embarrassing me, dog.
That's totally what it was. I was like, this fucker.
That, I can't take them anywhere. But that was before they hit it big, right?
So Matt tried to ruin the concert.
Before they were like
Yeah.
dog.
Staples Center. They were like
Before
more
the
mid-level.
Staples, but they were already heading there.
Okay.
Like it was for like the AM album.
Oh, okay.
But to be fair, I've seen them during all their albums except the third album.
Was that fluorescent?
No, that's Humbug.
Okay.
We went to go see him for Humbug. We
Oh,
didn't
shit,
see
yeah.
guys.
I didn't see him for Succulency. Been
There
saying
you
that.
go.
I like that album though.
For a guy who doesn't like them, you know all their albums.
No, I like
Nah,
them.
nah.
It's just-
That's funny though.
I think a deal breaker would be probably terrible taste in movies.
Like,
Yeah.
well, yeah.
Like, what do you mean? Like the conversation we're having right now?
Pretty much, dog.
If she doesn't
Like, what
fuck with-
would be like the terrible movie?
What was Alexis's favorite movie? Like Meet the Spartans or whatever. Like if
What
she
the
likes
fuck?
those type
Oh,
of fucking
those
fuck
movies,
that
movies
shit.
kind
It was
of-
I was like, fuck you.
I think it's Fox.
like
and
not
the Hound.
another
What is it?
something.
Fox and the Hound.
Not
No,
an
no,
TV
not
movie.
Not in a TV movie.
It's a good
was funny.
movie, dog.
Not
Yeah.
at that time. At that
Her
time,
favorite movie is Fox and the
Well, I
Hound.
don't know that, but
it's
I'm a
at
hound
that
dog.
time, she kept
Not
talking
another
about
scary
how
movie.
much she
Oh,
loved
that
Meet
one.
the
Those type
Spartans.
of genres. The not another, except for the
Well, not
scene.
another, but it was like date. Like what was the other one? Like
You don't fuck with those movies?
I like
Nah.
scary
vampires.
Those are
suck.
high, bro.
The vampires
Those are
suck.
cool,
You
but
know
not
what?
to see in
I-
theaters.
To be fair, I
Disaster
haven't
movie?
really given them a chance.
Let's watch them. Fool.
I'm down.
Fuck no.
I'm down.
Like disaster
really wanna waste
movie
some time?
or
Yeah.
superhero
Fuck
movie
it.
or
That shit bangs, bro.
Which one?
They got the superhero
Break
movie.
Bad?
They got this one scene where it's just fucking the flappy arm people dancing. For those, that's dope.
What
fool.
fucking flappy are people?
You know
I
the,
was saying
car
the,
sales.
the fools that get down outside car sales and shit, and dentist office.
floaty
car wash.
The
wavy
floaty
wavy-
fools?
What the fuck?
Those fools are dope.
Well,
fool.
Tracy Morgan's in that bitch. So I don't know. It might be good, dog.
superhero movie.
Yeah, he's in that shit.
The homie Drake's in that. No, Josh. No, Drake. It was Drake.
Yeah.
It was Drake.
Yeah.
Bell?
Which
And
one?
Pamela Anderson.
Yeah.
Which one's the one where they do like the fucking the Lion, the Witch, and the where
The wardrobe?
Not another epic.
Narnia.
It's not an epic. Is it an epic movie?
I think it's
Yeah.
epic movie.
Dude, Kardashian was the main one on that one. What's she?
No,
She's in it.
that's a disaster one.
The British.
She just showed up though.
The British guy that guy did all those movies.
Are you talking about like Simon Pegg?
No.
No,
It's
that
a
one
British,
English.
like,
That one
minor
English
character.
dude. That's like.
Mick
Yeah, like a
Jagger.
minor character in every movie. In a lot of movies.
I don't
Well,
know.
whatever. Those fucking. If she likes those type of movies, those are fucking horrible.
I don't know.
I go watch a scary movie in the theater. Just
I watch things that I don't want to watch anyways with people, so it's not like it matters. People drag me to do shit that I don't like, but it's like, fuck it, that's what they like to do. You can't judge them for
Game
it.
of Thrones marathon, I guess.
No, that was dope. Bro.
That was dope.
You just watch all the season in one day.
All of it.
18 pack for you just party for.
18 pack. That's like an hour worth of beer. Dog. I'm passing out.
And we just partied for Doritos and 18 pack for.
Yeah.
That's how I feel.
That was actually fun. For.
What if she tries to
Great time.
like? What if she tries to keep going a band that sucks now, and she still tells
Like who? Like
she's like a
The Wiggles?
an,
I'd be down to go
apologist
there.
for like
The
we're like
Wiggles are hype, dog.
That'd be hype if a chick was down with the Wiggles, but like, you know, like
Wiggle,
she's of
wiggle,
age. like,
nah, like she's like one of those diehard
Yo,
fans
love my
that,
9-year-old niece.
that's an apologist for like, oh, now Blink 182 still bangs even without.
I like
Tom.
Blink 182.
Yeah, I like Blink.
We should go.
But
watch
even
it.
with the new band, like even with the new members
Without Tom,
and their
it's
new
better.
shit, you can't even name one of their new songs that like, oh, that was hype.
Well, I thought their last shit was the Up All Night one.
No, they just released an album like
California something.
Yeah, like
Oh, okay.
dudes in a pool or like a bunch
okay.
of dudes in a
Oh, no, I've
pool.
listened to it.
Is a single and
Nobody likes you when you're
Single?
45 trying to act 23.
I don't know, because they may feel that same way, because I still follow Weezer. And I'm just
Uh-huh.
all like, man, this is still good. But it's like, I'm probably the only one that's like,
I
man,
follow
this is
that
still
shit.
good.
No, I don't like Weezer.
You like the
but do you
Yeah,
Pretty good.
it's not that
fucking
bad.
good. It's a good fucking album.
you
Do you
guys
wanna
sound
get
like
high?
Weezer apologists, dog? No, that's what I'm saying. Like a band is obviously
But it's
past
like,
their
if
prime.
you were to follow like Panic at the Disco, I would be like, what? Because they're like opening up together.
Yeah.
The one thing I don't understand is how the fuck Papa Roach made a comeback out of nowhere. All the screamo kids are like, Papa Roach is the shit. Like my cousin was like, I'm like, dude, Papa Roach wasn't even cool when like it
was
came out with
relevant.
us, yo. So like now, like you're trying to claim it. Like, what the? How the fuck do you find out about Papa Roach? And like, what the fuck did they
what
put
if a
out?
girl's like
Puddle of mud.
into fucking like? What if a girl's like a juggalo? What if she's in an insane clown posse?
Insane Clown Posse. That's a deal breaker.
I'll be down
dog.
to try it.
I'd go out with her a couple times, I ain't gonna lie.
I
I don't think
ICP.
she'd live here. For.
Yeah.
True.
But she lived here? Like
She's the unicorn, dog. Southern
I don't think
California
she'd live
unicorn.
right
like
there.
Eastern California?
She's part of the
Riverside,
Southern
like,
California
Portland.
chapter.
Desert? You go into the desert
She's like
of
the
California?
Fullerton.
You find
IE?
juggalos?
I feel like you'd find some juggalos
'Cause-
out there.
That's like people that feel like they're outsiders outside of the
Fontana.
system.
Yeah, that's why. Go to the desert.
Fontana.
It's
like,
angry white
Long
America
The
shit.
Joshua Tree Juggalo.
It's angry white America shit. That's what likes juggalo shit.
What if
But,
you,
so that's not a deal breaker for you, ICP.
You know, Limp Bizkit and the Juggalos are like.
Look, man,
Intertwined.
I like
Connected,
Limp
right? You
Bizkit
know
when
that,
I was
right?
12, B.
You know, Limp Bizkit is corporate America's version of Juggalos. Huh?
Yeah, I know. I liked it when I was 12.
I still
If I
like
could
them. I
see
You like it now, dog.
If I could tell you, I would sit right here and still claiming like, yo, they still bang and shit. Like
You
all,
do.
all their new
Still
shit is
wears a
dope.
backwards red hat. I've seen it.
I can't. I can't. Like, you know what I mean? Like, it's, no, but like, an apologist is a
So
guy
don't-
who like,
Don't judge the Juggalo girl.
I'm judging.
I'll try it though. That seems like a fun concept.
Yeah.
Like, they know what to do. They
Although
I
it'd
paint
be
my
really
face.
neat
That
to
sounds
go
like
to a
fun.
nice restaurant
I've
with
seen
her
Kiss.
Oh, no,
and have her like in makeup.
I like
Show up
this.
with the kiss face.
Ted Nugent would be another kind of deal breaker.
No,
I
love
went to go see Ted Nugent.
Yeah.
Yeah, we seen
The
Ted
Motor
Nugent.
City Madman.
He was dope, dude.
He's a racist.
I don't agree with his political views and shit, but
You know what?
dope on guitar.
That's how I feel about Leonard Skinner. It's like might not agree with their politics, but their music still bangs, yo.
Yeah.
Nah, before he came
Separate
out as
the
like
art
a
from the
fucking
artist.
crazy Republican gun wielding nut.
Wow, he was always a gun wielding nut, but like the crazier
Yeah, before-
antics.
His music's fucking dope.
Molly Hatchet, though.
I'd bump Stranglehold fucking to 11 right now.
It's
That's
on
hype.
11.
Dobbly.
Fuck it. I mean,
Oh, but if a girl doesn't like Harry Potter, then yeah, she's dead to me too.
Really?
Why?
I like Harry Potter.
I could get over that shit.
I don't really like Harry Potter, so
No,
it's
I mean,
Dobbly.
It's okay.
Dude, there's
It's
a photo
okay,
of you
exactly.
outside of the fucking Hogwarts. What do you mean you don't like it?
that's
Again,
just a
it's-
stun on people, though. I was more hyped for the
That's so I
Simpsons.
could find the nerds to bash.
I went to the Simpsons. That's where I wanted to go.
but what about
Also, I couldn't believe that shit. Fucking $14. Fuck that shit.
For what?
A fucking
Flaming
butterbeer?
Mo?
Yeah.
For butterscotch drink.
How much?
Oh yeah, non-alcoholic too.
What?
Mm-hmm.
That's why I was like, I'm just gonna get Corona, dog.
That's why I was laughing. Like,
Check out me,
wait, no
John.
alcohol?
Into the
Bye.
butterbeer?
What about Duff?
Duff is beer.
Duff
Yeah.
was, but it was like,
But it's like a Bud Light.
Miller
I
Lite?
don't know. It was
It's
like
not a Bud
it
Light.
was like an amber.
It's a
Oh, it
lager.
is? It is a lager?
It's a
It was
lager.
bomb. It was cool.
I want a Duff.
The Flaming Mo was $9, but it was non-alcoholic. But I felt bad because it's so just there. I was like,
Yeah.
I guess I'll get
What
it.
about a ultra conservative chick? Because you know when like Harry Potter came out, they're like, that's the dark arts, that's
Oh,
the
yeah,
devil's
yeah.
music, or that's the devil's shit.
Then I could show her the fucking.
So they like
secularist way
she
to the
wasn't
flesh.
able to watch it.
Secular way to the flesh.
What if a chick's on you like
Teach me,
on
George
some
Michael.
religious tip where it's like, nah, you can't watch Pokemon, that's the devil.
Oh, that's a deal breaker.
DBZ, that's the devil.
I don't think I'm watching Pokemon and DBZ regularly where like
On the red?
it might affect
What if she just
me.
keeps saying
I'd
that
be off
everything
to
you
it
fuck
if
with,
she was like restricting it
That might
from me.
affect this fool over
that's
here.
the devil. Who? You? Little Women LA, that's
Yeah.
the devil. That's the devil's work.
I'll take Bobby Boucher's mom.
Kathy Bates. Fool?
Oh, that
What?
Yes.
ultra conservative is like I can't do it.
Yeah.
No, yeah, no.
Why?
Ultra anything, even
Ultron,
liberal.
the
Liberal?
robot.
Yeah, it gets annoying as fuck.
Ultra
For people
liberal.
that think they're ultra liberal.
Yeah. I think everyone thinks they're ultra liberal. Then they're like, oh wait, never mind.
Yeah.
Oh wait, we need laws.
That's kind of a deal breaker. Any extreme.
I don't think liberals.
What if they're
don't
extreme
fuck with not
anarchists
laws.
and they just commit
I've dated
violence?
someone like that. She didn't believe in governments, and I was like, "Is this bitch stupid?" But
Yeah,
I mean,
it
I
So
was
how
born.
does she like?
That's
I was
hype
born
though.
Anarchy, so she punched you in
So
the
how do you
face.
back it up?
She graduated from UCLA, and like
Uh-huh.
she just works at a fucking like a
She thinks, you,
cafeteria.
she thinks you can self-govern. fool.
Yeah, she believes in self-government, self-sustaining. I'm like,
But she
I'm
saw
high.
Fight Club
trying
and
to
just
prove a
wants to
point that
destroy
like
the system
vegan-
from the
veganism
inside.
can't work because, or like, you need like big farms because not everyone could get fed.
Big
like that.
pharma, bro.
And she's like, no, if we all cook our own shit, like everything will be
Like,
better.
man,
And I'm like, I'm trying to
That's
prove it.
retarded.
I'm trying to prove it with science. Like, no, like people would die off because we don't produce enough food. So
Not just that. If you're dedicating your time to do that, you have less time to do other things.
Exactly.
yeah, but she didn't
Which
get
means you
it.
can't
Grow.
pursue other things.
But she probably would think what her level of happiness would be bigger. She'd be
No,
happy
she
like
just
as a
fucking really
society.
like she was super into veganism. And I was like,
Vegan? Well, that's fine. I mean,
yeah,
just-
but don't push it on me. Don't tread on me. I'm gonna have
Yeah,
my
that's the
steak.
thing. Like, if you're gonna be like those any beliefs,
live in
that's
good
fine on you,
America.
but don't put that shit on me.
I guess that's another thing too. If you're like super like pushy, whether on like religious views,
Yeah,
political
extremists.
views, vegetarian or whatever the fuck.
That's fine.
Like you can be whatever the fuck you want, but as soon as you try to like preach to me, that's when I'm like, okay.
I'm just trying to fuck, though.
I-
I
Well,
could give
yeah,
a fuck what
obviously.
they're pushing or selling.
That's why I
what
cut
about
and then I
racist?
left.
What if she's like a super racist, but she's super hot
it
and
happens.
all
Oh, like
and super puts out?
Oh wait, what
She's
was
a
this?
victim of the system too. Then fool.
Jim Jeffries,
Yeah.
that show.
Yeah,
I can
she
change
does.
her.
I was gonna say, fuck, what's that one film? There's something about us or something like that.
Something about Mary?
No,
What if she has jizz in her hair?
but it's not
mine?
yours.
Yeah.
It's not yours.
That's fine.
Yeah,
That's a plus.
Yeah, ultra
She's already
conservatives.
warmed up.
Nah.
Someone already got it going.
what if she has a disability?
What do you mean?
Like she's in a wheelchair.
Momo or like
Okay, we'll do one where
What
it's
if
all
she's a
like
chummo?
it's like they're just like they're like regular intelligence, but it's like, oh, I can't walk right, or I'm in a wheelchair.
No, that's
Or
fine.
I have like an oxygen tank.
yeah, no, that's fine. The
deal breaker.
the deal
fool.
breaker would be if she
No, I'm
was
just-
mentally challenged, because I feel like I'd be taking advantage of the situation.
Why? But they have beautiful hearts.
Because I love like Little Mermaid and and all that shit.
So why do you get women drunk all the time then, Arthur?
Why you be Bill Cosby and get
Bill Cosby.
Don't get me wrong, I like to get them to that state.
Why do you buy lunch?
But I feel like it's an unfair advantage if they're already there.
Why do you buy lunch boxes by the bulk?
Lunchables?
Just Scooby Doo lunch box.
and Go-Gurts.
Go-Gurts bang though, dog.
I was about to say when you freeze Go-Gurts, those just are
No,
mad fire.
yeah.
Dog.
What if she has like sleep apnea or some shit like where she like snores really hard at night?
Oh, I'm a heavy sleeper. That wouldn't bother me
Nah.
at all.
nah,
Not one fucking bit.
I'm always up, so it doesn't
I'm
matter.
a light sleeper, but I like to jerk it, so it's fine.
Just beating up.
Extra sash. Bonus.
Bonus.
It's a bonus running my
Round 2.
But when he gotta wake up for work early and the next day she doesn't let you sleep.
That's what you jerk off and you fall back to sleep
Yeah.
real quick, dog.
I guess that's like on a person to person basis.
Yeah, no, I'm a heavy sleeper. That wouldn't bother me at all.
Those are more like pet peeves, I guess.
Like he just wants one chick that will stay long enough.
I just want a best friend. Fuck that.
How fucked up how we sounded this whole episode. I feel like
Why?
I came off clean. Huh?
Nah.
No, I mean like
It's okay. It's okay to have preferences. That's not a bad thing.
Why if they don't like?
You know,
fags,
I'd throw one for the Momo.
I throw a bone in the Momo.
It's okay to have preferences. So.
Sure.
The Klansman say. So justifications in 1960.
There's a certain box that I'm gonna check.
Oh,
But that's like to the
Why you
extreme.
punching bitches?
is it though?
The box is gonna check, dog.
I'm just trying to check the box out for you. Feel me?
Punch it out.
And then stretch it out.
The box.
See, I don't know, like where we take this conversation because I have an idea of like at least where I wanted to go with it.
Go for
Where'd
it.
you want to go?
No,
Go
I mean
edit
at
the
least I
rest
had,
of it
like this is my therapy. So oh shit,
To Chinatown?
not holding my mic right. No, just like this is where I come and just talk. But I've been keeping a journal and just kind of like it's kind of free form, whatever comes to my mind.
Your fucking
Like-
journal?
No, whatever comes to my whatever comes to my mind, I just write it,
Germaphobe.
like, and I try to do it like as soon as I get to work. Pretty much like as soon as I wake up, if I can, or just like, or at least I tab something like, hey, I'm gonna write this or I'm gonna write that.
That's
Yeah.
But
funny.
usually it's free form, like whatever's coming to whatever I'm feeling, like stuff like that.
Yeah. Document your thoughts.
That's Doug.
What?
Are they honest thoughts though?
No, I mean even if I catch myself bullshitting, I'll fucking do a parentheses and stop lying, or like I'll call myself out on it, like you like right here, like you're trying to sound smart. Like I'll say something.
Because sometimes you get like you start being aware that you
Yeah,
might
you're
end up
aware that
reading
you're
this
doing it.
later, so
No, if even like today, I think I wrote.
you edit yourself. and shit.
I wrote something and I was like, "Why are you
not
trying
supposed
to
to edit your
like,
journal.
Why are you trying to sound smart?" In parentheses,
dog,
right next to it.
Mm-hmm.
Why'd you start
You
writing a
Crayola?
journal? Because I started writing one.
No, I mean I think I kept the journal.
Did you?
I've been writing since. That's why I bought the laptop.
When I started working
hype.
for
The Great
ABM,
American Novel.
when I
Trying to be the next Great American Novelist.
when I started working for ABM, I would keep a journal.
Oh, yeah?
But it was usually about how much I fucking hated it and how much I wanted to kill Arthur. But
Yeah.
so I ripped those. Nah,
kill him with kindness or kill him, dog.
You still have that?
somewhere.
That'd be
You
hilarious.
should just read that shit. Fool.
I thought one day, but I kind of want that shit to breathe. You know what I mean? Give it some
The
time.
ABM has breathed though. Fool.
How long has it been?
Like a couple years,
A
2 years,
year?
3 years.
How long does it need to breathe?
No, I mean I read some of those on that night. The
Oh,
Oh, we want to read the ones where you're hating on Arthur. Fool.
Nah.
Those are the hype ones, dog.
nah, there's
Fuck
not.
that little fuck.
I didn't.
This little piece of shit.
I did a little nugget. Most of
Fucking
them,
hate this nugget of a bastard.
He's
Fool.
lucky to call me his friend.
most of those were how I was afraid to walk those halls for, and how like it's my journal, dog. Don't judge me. That's my save space, homie. No, it was about how like I didn't like it there, and how I need to move on, and how like this is not what I set out to do, and I mean only a piece of shit would get stuck here. So like,
A little nugget.
Only a little nugget of a
Only
man.
half of a man.
what kind of man would get stuck here? No,
How are you supposed to?
no, and like how like
This was just writing. I'm the breaker of chains.
When he quit, he was like, "I'm changing the system from the inside."
there will be no slaves here. No,
I'm the father of dragons.
my first journal was like the first.
the unburned.
He chopped off his dick.
It was like the first journal was like the first to second day, and I talk about how like, hey, I noticed I
Power tripping hard.
no, like how people treat you different, like you know what I mean, like
The badge
you
has
go
changed
from
me.
like
You get a job and niggas want you to start paying for things all day.
Bro, you treated me
What you
different.
mean I gotta pay for shit now? Mom, what's wrong with you?
hit you with that bullshit. No, no, just how like oh shit, like my mom's particularly nice. Like she hasn't really been nice to me like in a while. At least not that I felt it, or like it was like I remember writing that. No, but
I get those moments too. I notice when my parents like change their attitude.
yeah, where it was like, what the fuck? Where'd that come from? It's like, so for her, like, so to get the attention I've always or I've wanted from her for a long time, all I needed to do was get a job. And I guess I answered my own question there. Like, yeah, no, but like those were then. Like now, I'm over that. I don't care. No, I do care, but like, no, but I think
over what, writing or
No,
Nah,
over,
I don't
over
like-
those ideas.
or your
that-
mother's
those are
affection?
Yeah.
yeah, no.
No,
The
not
other-
his mother's.
that see, I hadn't written that in my journal, but I know it's stuck in my head. I keep thinking about like, how much did this fuck me up, dog? Like,
What? Working at ABM?
Nah, I mean that
The
fucked me
extra
up.
weight
No, when I was a kid, my mom
You fat bastard.
she popped my lip. She popped my lip with a coat hanger,
An ounce of gold a day.
and I was like 5 or 4, and I was like, "Who the fuck pops a 4-year-old's lip with a coat hanger?" Like,
If it was you, I
Yeah,
understand.
dude, you're totally gonna carry that around
Yeah.
you
and
Why?
I'm just like, well, I was just thinking
because
like,
you're
why-
4 years old. You're trying to understand what the fuck could I have done, and then when you grow up,
You haven't met Nestor? I want to pop this motherfucker right now.
Nigga, this is understandable as fuck, dude.
No, I mean,
He's taking every ounce of me.
No, but I mean, would you if a 4-year-old got you pissed off right now, especially since you're gonna go in the education
Have
system,
you not met
would you pop him in the
Nestor?
lip?
That's what I'm
Is it
saying.
my kid?
huh?
I had him for.
If it was
I
your
don't get in
kid, yeah,
trouble
sure.
for it. Fuck
I
you,
mean,
dog.
You should get in trouble for it, but
but who's
Because if
different
there's no
times, only
consequences,
different
it's
times.
hype, fool. Then it's like it's all good. You wash your
But I
hands
don't
of
think
it.
that's what fucked me up because I went back and I'm like, look, I did mouth off, and it didn't fix me. Her popping my lip didn't fix me. I keep mouthing off. I've mouthed off my whole life.
I want to feel something.
So it wasn't even like, oh, that was
thing again.
you're a masochist.
Yeah.
So it wasn't like, oh, that was an effective tool. But then
Fucking visceral reaction since you were 4 years old.
Yeah.
I've been getting those
You've been
visceral
that dude,
reactions
bro.
since I was 4, bro.
4-year-old with the belt.
No,
Around his neck.
but then like the minute like I thought of that, but then I was like, I was 4, she was like 24, 25. So she was younger
So
than
it's
me.
cool.
No, I mean like she was
Yeah.
a kid. I mean like
Yeah,
now, how the fuck would I take a kid? I don't know if like I wouldn't throw anything at the kid.
Dog, you get angry dealing with yourself sometimes. You just snap at her.
And those
I mean, you don't get physical with her, but you snap at her. Bro.
Yeah.
This fool gets angry with me, but then he's like, that's the golden goose.
That's
I can't.
money.
Well, you can't touch daddy.
You can't, bro.
Daddy can get.
I've noticed
back.
that. Yeah, I call her a cunt sometimes. Whatever.
I'll
That's
be
something
like,
I need to work on.
This fool's patience runs out right quick.
Yeah.
But I think it's just because it's her and she's so much like me. Like
Yeah.
I would run out of patience with me real quick. So
Yeah.
I'm just like, damn, people have to fucking like the
We're
people
mad
around,
saints over here.
You're welcome. People around me
You're
need
welcome,
fucking
bro.
Leatherman jackets or some shit. No,
Just a tap.
see, but the thing that like
When you're not in the group, though, it's like a support group.
All we spend our time.
victims.
All we spend our time talking about is how we're gonna make it. It
We
was-
had 80 days in the program. dog.
Here's my chip.
I haven't flipped out on him.
you believe what he did to me? Yes,
I need a new chip, dog. I flipped out on him.
I fucked over.
but I don't think that's what fucked me up. The reason I kept thinking about that instance, but see, I haven't even wrote that on my journal because I still haven't like.
I mean, are you trying to find what fucked you up then?
Formalized it.
Like, are you
No,
trying to
I think I
figure
know
out?
what fucked me up. I
What
think
is it?
afterwards, instead of like coming to help me or like seeing what was wrong, she ran to the restroom and
Had an emotional
and
breakdown.
became and like had an emotional breakdown and started crying and then screaming, "Get out!" Like, because then I went chasing her and I'm like, "Hey,
Bitch, I don't.
no, like what's happening?" I
want
was
some more.
I'm scared. I was scared. I was
I'm
like,
gonna
what the-
mind fuck you some more right quick.
I was like, "What's wrong?" And she's like, "I'm the worst mother." Blah blah blah. And now it was like she made it about her, and I'm like, "God." She made it about how it was like she was fucked up and how like,
Were you just at the like by the door, just agreeing?
no, I was at the door crying, telling her like, "Don't, you're good. It was my fault, taking the blame for it."
Uh-huh.
And I was just
That's
like,
too hard.
You
No.
learned how to manipulate that day.
and then I'm just like, "Do I do that?"
Did I do that?
And I'm just like, because that's a piece of shit move. You know what I mean? Like, how dare you punch someone and then just make them like, "Oh, my knuckles hurt. How dare your chin be that strong, bro?"
This was exaggerating.
You now make me feel like a piece of shit.
These fools are exaggerating. They were our quarters, dog.
They were our quarters.
You don't understand. Felipe wouldn't have gave you that ring.
But even if they're your quarters, that's still 50-50 split. That doesn't mean you get everything.
It's always been a hoarder. Oh my god.
Nah, but I don't know. But I think the feeling of like wanting her to like
Comfort
accept me, comfort me, and like that she didn't.
Well, because
That
you love
fucked with
being
me.
comforted.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, yeah,
But maybe that's why you and your mom are very similar. Maybe she wanted to feel comforted as well. And
yeah.
you gave
No,
in.
no,
that
yeah,
day.
no, I know.
You resent her for that.
Well, they got that victim shit.
Mm-hmm.
They victimize. Yeah, no, dog. I can't even get in an argument with her where this bitch just starts breaking down.
Jewish argument.
You
think you have it bad?
Hey, you. No, we can't start saying shit without her being like, I'm the fucking worst. And then she starts naming all this shit about she had it bad. It's like, and it's just this
you have it bad.
she's got this list in her head already ready to round off how like,
You have the same list too. That's the fucked up thing.
hey, dog, we become what we hate.
Yeah.
couple of Schindlers over here.
No,
But then wouldn't it be, I don't know, if she's naming reasons why she's the victim, doesn't that mean you win because you got raised by the person that...
no, well, not how she's the victim. She's naming reasons why she's the worst parent. Like, I know I'm the worst.
Yeah,
like,
but that's playing the victim.
She's victimizing herself.
Yeah.
And then he.
So I'm saying,
doesn't
doesn't that mean
my
if you're
mom,
arguing
like,
against
so the
her...
minute she starts crying and starts saying bad shit about her,
Yeah.
it's like only I could say bad shit about you. You know what I mean? So then I go from argumentative to comfort mode. And like, no, don't say that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because I'm still a mama's boy at like heart. You know what I mean?
You gotta be like Ramsey, dude.
I should just agree. Yeah, you're a piece of
Fucking
shit.
love
Fuck
Ramsey,
you. But I can't. No, I mean,
Egyptian
see, those
pharaoh?
are just that was a thought, but no, the stuff I was trying to get into, I was like, I think the last, not like, I went back a few days and like even today, I thought, yo, man, like, what's up with people who love God though? They see
What the fuck?
no,
Jesus.
no, not a bad thing. They seem a lot happier, and then I was just like,
there's a higher fucking purpose, bro.
Yeah, dude.
they seem so much happier.
It's not my fault. It's meant to be.
You're not lost because.
But they seem
Showing you
fulfilled.
the
They
way.
seem like they have something.
Yeah.
And then I was just like, do I feel empty because I stopped believing in God?
You need to fill that God hole of yours.
And then I'm like, what's up with that? So then I started thinking like,
Well, the thing is, you need purpose.
Purpose. That's what it is.
well, what it came down to, like a couple weeks ago, I started praying again, but not like a regular thing. Back how I used to do it, where it was just like I basically just talk to myself, but I'm talking to someone else.
That's fine.
Yeah.
And
You start bartering with that foot.
Come on. Dog.
no, because
Just take Adrian's back for a little bit.
It looks nice.
no, because I always figured, I always knew like it's not right to ask, like to pray only when you need something. Because I always feel like that's pretty selfish.
I mean,
Why?
that's
That's
always
what you do with
that's
parents.
always the
Huh?
argument, dude.
Yeah.
That's what you do with parents.
It's the comfort of having a parent.
Yeah, but I just felt like, well, that's not a
As an
relationship. I mean, I
adult.
guess that's a sort of
Oh, I get
relationship,
it.
but that's.
Holy Father.
But I just like that seems like a real one-sided relationship. But I'm just like I don't know. I just started doing it
Parents is
just to do it, like just.
Yeah, it was your fault. I'm here, dog. I didn't have to have this bitch ass job. It's your fault, dog. I
no.
tell my mom. It's your fault, man. I'm suffering up in this thing.
Oh, I thought it was like that's what you're telling God. I was like, it's all your fault. Why'd you bring me here?
Why'd you give me free will?
But the thing is, like, I'm not even sure that I either believe or that I'm doing the right thing. But I just felt like after the grievance episode, I think a lot of my posts were about becoming better and knowing and like being a better person.
Yeah.
And just like being healthier and being like overall like I stopped like I gotta stop being a big part of me was like I love cutting corners, doing the easy way. I was like, you know what, our YouTube got shut down because I mean it wasn't cutting corners, but obviously like there's something
scheming.
I mean you have to.
Yeah.
No, I mean no,
Don't knock
I mean
the hustle.
I was taking out ads and stuff, but it wasn't like I guess it wasn't
Through them.
guidelines or whatever.
It wasn't
All those
sanctified,
fucking,
dog.
you know, and it's like, you know what, no more. We're on the up and up. Like, I guess, like everything we're gonna do now, we're gonna grind it. You know, what the fuck's that shit from American Hustle? You gotta build it from the ground up. Everything you want to do it, you gotta build it from the. So like a lot of my posts have become, where my journal entries are about how like And it's just kind of like every day when I wake up, when it's like the first thing I do before I get to work, or as soon as I get to work, is write a journal entry, and it's like no shortcuts, be a better person. Like today, Juan hit me up about his like bring me my money, and not to bring that up.
Well,
my first instinct as a person and who I would have been and what I was like. All right, I'll just text Joe. Hey, bring me my 100. Why? Because now I don't go out of my way.
Yeah.
To go do something that I should have already done.
Plus, you can pass the buck.
And I'll just pass the book. And then if he doesn't bring it, then I'm like...
He didn't bring it up,
dog. Hey, my bad. I'll take care of it when I take care of it. But I'm like, you know what? That's not a good person. That's not a good thing. And then, it took time out, so I went the long route, put in the hard work. But it's not, it's technically not hard work. But for me, like if you know me, that's like
going to the bank.
That's a mission.
Going to the bank, that's a lot for me. I probably wouldn't have done it, So it's like I don't know. I think keeping a journal has been good for me, or at least good for like
reflecting.
Yeah,
you write down.
This podcast obviously like helped me a lot because I remember being super sad and like being talking in here and like talking about shit and like. As soon as you guys left, feeling a lot better.
Once they say like once you write down stuff, you're more like liable to actually like proceed with it.
You read that you're being a piece of shit on the paper, and you're like, oh well, I got to change that.
Well, I don't call myself a piece of shit, but you know what I mean. On my journal, on your, I don't like because my journal's about me. I don't go like, hey, Arthur being a dick today, or Arthur said this about me. I don't give a fuck. Like, you know what I mean, like. Whatever, not like I don't give a fuck about you.
I don't give a fuck means I care a lot.
Yeah. But that's not what I'm writing about. It's more like self-reflective, free thought. Like, if I could.
It's about you.
Yeah. It's.
Self-centered.
All right, this whole book is just about me. But no, it's just kind of like. Sometimes if I could remember a dream or shit, I don't know. I think it's a good exercise. I don't know.
Yeah.
If people could they should start doing that.
How are you gonna remember?
And I think that's what the praying is really. I think not praying, but it's just like talking to myself.
You just remember.
I think that's the whole journal too. It's just like constantly telling myself to stay positive because I could really fucking like
go into some deep shit.
Dog. The other day I fucking left work pissed off just because they told me, "Hey, do this other thing." Which is like, that's what work is, right? Someone tells you to do something and that's what they're paying you for.
Yeah.
So I already had done this. I've been working all day and out of nowhere, like it was like the last hour and they're like, hey, can you also do this other thing? And it was like, it was stupid and like it didn't make sense.
Yeah.
But like usually at work, they're going to give you stupid and shit that doesn't make sense assignments. But I don't know why in my head, I was literally walking, pouting. Like, fuck this. And then I just left. I just took Well, no, because I come in early, but I didn't even tell them, hey, I usually like, hey, I'm out or whatever.
Yeah. You Tom-ed it?
And I just took off. No, next day I came in, like nothing, but like.
Yeah.
But I just like felt like, well, that's not a good attitude to have, you know what I mean? Like.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's what I got, like something I had to work on. Like sometimes just because they gave me a simple test, whether I like it or not, that's not what like having a job's about. You know what I mean?
It's just about doing what they tell you.
Yeah, but then again, I just kind of realized that about myself. It's like this 9-to-5 shit. That shit ain't for me, bro. Like,
you're unique in that.
No, no. I know that shit. Like, it's just I don't know. I'm gonna have to work at something where I can't do that shit. I can't do that shit for another 40 years.
Do you think if you found something was like you work at home, you'd be?
Yeah. Maybe. I
think you'd be more depressed.
Really?
Working at home, yeah.
It's because you need to be around people, dude.
Yeah, you're an extrovert, G. Even though you try to pretend you're an introvert,
like you hate being alone, dude.
You hate it.
You
hate it.
You've never really had to deal with it because your brother was always around. But whenever Adrian's not here or anything, you're always looking.
Low key, this weekend he wasn't here. That shit was kind of boring.
Yeah,
even when I reached out to these guys, like, you guys are gonna come watch Game of Thrones, right? And they're like, no, and I'm like, oh fuck.
You feed off people's energy.
Kind of like, I guess I'm gonna watch Game of Thrones by myself.
You should have texted me though.
I text Joe. I should have texted
That's
you.
Not me.
I was gonna text you both, but I was like, I figured they're together, so
doesn't work that way.
I watched it alone too.
Yeah.
My grandpa doesn't fuck with Game of Thrones.
He's like, what is this shit? Why are you?
Quick, I need a room. They're like,
Why are there
Game
so
of
many
Thrones.
penises?
I need jack off.
He just says I'm an episode behind. These are all spoilers, dog. Nah, but I mean, I guess mostly like being
But
self-reflective.
if you have a job, unless you work for yourself, no matter what, you're gonna have to do things that other people tell you to do.
Even if you work for yourself,
You
whoever
still
you're
have-
selling the product to or
Mhm.
whatever you're doing, you can work.
You have to cater to them, yeah.
Yep.
The thing is learning to be honest with yourself and learning to bend. You gotta pick your battles.
Knowing that work is not that's not the end all be all. I mean, yeah,
Yeah.
you spend most of your time there, but you're doing that for something else.
Yeah.
just
Yeah,
feels like
purpose,
you're
basically.
enslaved, bro.
You are a slave.
You're a
Enslaved,
cog,
not
bro.
a slave. It just
I'm
feels
a
like
slave,
You're
bro.
a cog.
it just
in a
feels like
system, a bigger
Jesus,
system.
yo. Like, is this
Mr.
all there
Spacely?
is?
That's the way it is. Like,
That's the system, dude.
Mm-hmm.
You're mad because you exist in a fucking preset system?
He's having the Woody Allen ant crisis.
Yeah.
No, the Fight Club shit where it's like,
You want your life to be more like a bug's life?
yeah, I want to be the special one. Like, here, I created this telescope with a water drop and a leaf. No, I'm just like, holy fuck, is this it? Like, this is it? That's it? This is all there is to life? This is it?
well,
It's
Well, no,
about building
but life's
if
your
not-
that's all you do, then that's all there is to life.
Yeah, but your life's not work. Your life's that's part of your life, but that's not your whole life.
Your life is
That's what it's been.
podcast,
Huh? Well,
everything.
yeah, I mean,
in
everything
general.
else, like
These
this, the
series,
videos, that's the stuff I enjoy. Like, everything else, it's like,
Uh-huh.
That's what you.
but the thing is, like, I know, like, oh, I have to do that to be able to do the
to
other
invest
shit.
in the other shit,
Yeah,
the stuff that you do enjoy.
I just felt like, Jesus.
There's
Fucking jump off a bridge of this.
This
is all
isn't the
there is to it.
Renaissance where we get paid to do our art.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, limited amount of people do. But those are fucking.
Nah, but even they have to fucking
They got to do it
yeah.
to someone
bend to
else's.
people too.
Well,
fool.
yeah, it's
Yep.
not like you could
And
do
they
it.
hate those things. fool.
Yep.
And that's why those fools freak out on occasion, dog.
Shoot themselves in the chest.
But also, it's like, dog, all right, YouTube hits. We got a popularity for a year, 2 years. And it's all
everyone gets their 15
when it's all
minutes,
when it's
dog.
all said and done,
we off ourselves. All of
we
us.
gotta come back to reality and get a job again. I was like, yo, this can't be it, bro. And then I'm like, I
Yeah,
guess,
Game of
I mean,
Thrones
like,
shit,
there
man.
has to be something like you have to find something in your job that's so satisfying to you.
You just beat off looking at people. They don't know I'm doing
How
it.
do you just cope with the fact that this isn't like this is for something else?
Yeah.
Maybe I'm just like,
You have to do things you don't like. That's part of life.
Mm-hmm.
like what? But then I was like,
I want to eat cheeseburgers every day, but I can't. So I mean, then I look like not myself.
I was like, do we go build houses in Sudan or some shit? Makes me
No,
like
'cause
you're
gonna hate
actually.
that shit.
You
No,
would
You're an
hate that
American.
shit.
No,
yeah.
you're used to all these amenities. It's like you can't fucking just live out there.
No,
Like,
I know, but it's like
First time you need to take a shit, you'd be like, "What? I gotta squat like an animal."
like
This
a
fool mad
savage.
freaked the fuck out, dude.
Oh my god!
No, I'm not saying that that's the answer. I'm just saying like, like, do you feel better if you're like making a difference in the world?
No.
Or would
even
that?
doctors probably hate their job.
Depends.
Or do you still feel like, holy fuck?
Grass
think-
is always greener.
It doesn't mean, the world globally. It means your world. So what are you doing in your world to make that difference for you? So it's like,
Mm-hmm.
I'm working this job so I can basically, do
And
this
trust
for
me,
my
I know
family.
that the thoughts I'm having are
Every 20 fucking year olds, I have those stuff.
that the thoughts I'm having are what the fuck did Jasmine call us?
30-year-olds.
Entitled?
Entitled. Like, oh, this is such an entitled thing to do. It's such a first world problem.
Yeah.
Some people are like, oh,
Yeah.
I'd be
Where
lucky
am I
just to
gonna
have a
fucking
job.
eat?
Yeah.
I'm just lucky
Be
that
fair
they're
with
not
the casino.
I'm
When
ducking
I-
rebels right now. fool.
ducking rebels or getting
Yeah.
shot in the street. But I'm just like,
It's on
That's
my
not your
family
world,
life
though.
right
Yeah,
now.
exactly. That's another
Yeah,
thing.
that's
you
the
have to
thing.
look
yeah, I mean, yeah,
Grass is always greener.
the world is here. This is my world. And I was like,
at. Taking it. There's a timeline where I'm a professional baseball player.
There's a parallel universe.
Yeah, no, I thought there was.
if you want to get into science shit, I was like, Jesus.
But you wouldn't understand it though. You're not a futurist.
You're not getting the many timelines for
I'm
the.
certified. fool. They gave me my platinum glasses. fool.
But I ain't circumcised though.
But there's a
Not
timeline where
real.
you are.
There is a timeline.
I'm
where
circumcised, but that's only circumstantial.
Which is which comes back to the whole religious thing. And I was like, are people who believe in God happy because they like even when it all looks like I seen people where like even when they just got shitted on or the day's not really going great, they still kind of like are positive and like, you know what, fuck it, we'll persevere. And I'm
As
like,
long as it doesn't become your whole life.
Yeah,
no, I
we
don't
all-
want to become like a
I mean,
religious.
we all need
I'm
something
just
to
saying,
hold on to.
I'm
Yeah.
just saying, why are they happier? Like, I'm just
It's like
asking,
a life preserver.
I'm just asking, why are they happier? You know what I mean? Like, what secret do they know?
It's that dopamine.
They
man.
know how to fill a void. That's the secret.
It's truly about community as well.
Yeah.
If the majority of those groups, all that stuff, it's about having a community to support each other. So if you're going to church every Sunday, you're seeing the same people every Sunday. It's a group of people.
So the
They
no-namers,
understand
the
life's
no-namers
not-
is the
Not
congregation.
we're a social creature. We need to be in groups. Even the introverts. At occasion,
Even the cactuses.
yeah, even the
The
cactuses.
thing about
G.
religion is that most of them, when it comes down to it, teach you that you're not in control of this life.
Exactly.
So you
Let
can't,
go and let God.
you can't freak the fuck out on shit that you can't control.
Exactly.
All you can control is how you react to it.
hmm
That's all you can control.
That's all you can control. So what is it?
No
Better
matter
to have
what
a
you've
positive
done, you're gonna
outlook
get robbed
or-
that day. No matter what you did, that bitch was gonna cheat on you that
Yep.
day. No matter what you did, you were gonna fuck that bitch that way.
But how come they're not morose people? Why are they just happy?
Because it's on Outlook.
And then
Because why
Well,
would you
are
be
they-
sad?
well,
Why would you be sad if it's,
is it not religion or is that who they are? Are they just happy?
No,
I think it's part of the religion because some people
because that's what like a lot of
become
religions
happier,
become
become
that.
more fulfilled people after finding religion
Exactly.
because that's what that does to them.
Mm-hmm.
You know how much simpler it is to be like, you know what, shit happens, dog. Let's just keep moving. For
Mm-hmm.
Because I mean,
It's all
even if you take
positivity,
away
son.
religion, it's just more. It's like their mind is set that way. It's a mindset,
Yeah,
and that's how they use it. It's like a coping mechanism. That's how they get through the day.
that's just
exactly.
positivity,
Just keep
fool.
fighting.
Just keep swimming.
The world is a fucking
Dory?
scary ass
Instead of
place.
the other way where you feel like I fucked up because I did this, I should have done this, it would have prevented this. But it's like, yeah,
You're
if you
living
live
in
That's
that
the way my
moment for a
brain works,
while.
though.
Yeah,
If you live that way, it's nothing but negativity. It's
Yeah.
nothing but blame,
Anxiety,
and fault,
negativity.
and yeah, that's what the fuck's
That's
the
the
point
only
of
way
that?
my brain works.
The
though.
good-
say
woulda, shoulda?
you only drown if you're fighting against the water.
That's the
You don't
way
know how to
live,
swim.
bro.
Shut up.
Yeah, but I fight against the water all the time, G.
I'm against the current though. Not feel you, and not that I'm like, oh, I'm turning myself to God because not really. I'm just
You
like,
should, though.
I
But
think I'm
what
just
God?
looking for some fucking answers. I don't
The
know.
seven.
The seventh,
the seven deadly sins.
no,
Seven gods?
the seventh. The,
Seven.
Oh, the
Game of
seven
Thrones.
gods.
God to the seven.
the gods
You need to
of the
rewatch
seven.
Game of Thrones.
Seven. What's in the box?
I'll just turn my stove on and stare at the flame intensely and see if I get any answers.
Lord of the Light shit.
The devil. Speak to me.
Speak.
Awful's not that bad.
No, but yeah, I don't know. I mean,
She done
The
learned a lot
gods
from
ain't done
Sight.
with me.
I know that's kind of a fucking a running theme with me. I don't know. I'm always looking for like
A greater good. Yeah, everyone
something
is.
better. I don't know. I don't even know. Maybe
Why? Because you think if you have the answer, it's easier.
maybe it gets easier. I don't know.
You don't got
that's
the
your
answers,
shortcut to
Swag.
life.
Yeah, that's exactly what it sounds like.
Not necessarily. I just feel like why can't I just do something I like?
Life doesn't work that way.
Why can't I just wake up and enjoy what I'm doing?
You could though.
But look at people that
It's
do.
based on outlook.
Huh?
You're still gonna have problems though.
You could have the piece of shit job you have now, and you could like it. That's up to you though.
The thing is, like, I got exactly what I was asking for,
Exactly.
But that's
Be
because you're
happy,
just
nigga.
not.
and then I
like,
didn't like it.
It's you're not
You've
comfortable
always
with
been
yourself.
the guy that thinks, knows, like, oh, that'll make me happy, or that'll make me happy. I'm not happy right
Exactly.
now, but the fact is that you're the one
You're
that's not
just not
making you
happy.
happy.
But and that's the thing where it's like the job's not hard. It's not like it has nothing to do with that.
Mhm.
It's like mental. It's
Yeah.
strictly like got paid well, did all that stuff was fine, but it was just like
Well, because you've always
Dude,
been one to
fool.
focus on the negative.
But trip out on this. Why fix the White House projectors this week? Trip out, fool. Yeah,
That's all right.
dude. Just don't leave this room though.
So instead of thanks Obama, it's thanks Adrian.
Thanks,
Just
Adrian.
gets fired.
Yeah.
I just saw my NDA. fool. They don't know me, dog.
I heard you were
you
involved
sign
in
NDAs as
Istanbul,
Daffy Duck. fool.
But it all just comes back to negativity, man.
Yeah.
It's all outlook, man.
Dog, I've been finishing all my journal entries, and I don't know if this is like a mantra, so I don't know if you're not even supposed to say it, but like usually I finish it with like stay positive, stay present.
That's what yoga does for
I thought you were
people, all
gonna
that
steal
kind of
mine,
shit.
fool.
You're basically writing your own
Dude, mine's
mantra.
high, fool.
What's your mantra?
I'm a unicorn. Fuck what you heard, fool. What you heard, fool. That's high, fool. That's high, fool.
See, that's his mantra. That's how he closes out his journal entry.
Hell yeah, dog.
Mine is just kind of like
Fuck
a
what you
reminder.
heard, dog. It's what you hearing, though, fool.
Records. Mine's more like stay positive, stay present, stay scheming or some shit like that.
What's your mantra for you judging? Fuck.
Don't you judge me, bro.
Gotta be above
If
it.
you had a mantra,
I have a
what's your
mantra,
mantra?
dog.
What's your mantra?
Mine? I don't got one, man.
It's just artsy shit.
Art is
In a loop.
beautiful.
It's friendship.
It's in French. You wouldn't understand.
Omelette du fromage.
Le crêpe.
Omelette de
Le
fromage.
crêpe. Blue.
C'est la vie.
C'est la vie.
This is laboratory.
Guys, a bunch of haters.
Sazon. What are you? Just stay above it? You gotta stay above it?
I say that to myself every now and then, but
He's
usually,
quoting a Tame Impala song.
I
It ain't
am.
original.
But usually when I
Gotta stay above it. Gotta stay above it.
usually when I do like try to practice meditation, I usually just hum and I try to hum like just whatever rhythm I'm feeling.
He thinks he's humming, but he's really like screaming out loud. We're like, what the fuck's going on?
Who's
Sleepwalking.
bugging, fool?
Arthur, what's your life mantra?
Art
Shit
is
happens
great.
when you party naked. Art is great.
Art is
This
great.
was his fuck it, fool.
That's my mantra. at
Yeah,
museums.
fucking.
You know, I've been saying that like at work, and it's been catching on. Like,
What
fucking
do you-
no fucks given.
No,
But I've just been
fucks
yelling
given.
it in the middle of the hallway, and people have been saying it too.
no fucks given.
The rich people get scared, like, dude, the darkies are coming for us, dog.
About to rob us.
Sir, we have our check? No fucks given.
And then if they don't pay, they skip out on the bill and shit.
That guy said no fucks
Like,
given,
I'll be
so
in
we
the
gotta
kitchen,
pay a
and like the
tip.
door's open. I'll be like, no fucks given.
I'd like
And
to-
then people will reply back, like, no fucks given.
That's
But
how
then I'm like, I'm probably sending the wrong message. So
Yeah.
I was kind of worried about that.
that's funny.
I'm a supervisor. Shouldn't be telling that to the people under me.
No
You, Juan, do you have some sort of mantra?
Not really.
Art is passion.
Art's a faggot.
That's a good mantra.
No, I don't think I have one. I just,
What do you tell yourself to keep going, dog?
it is what it is.
It is what it is.
You have to.
You have
Not as you have to, dog.
You have
Because I've been
to.
telling that to people that don't even like.
They don't understand it. They're like, what?
I said that the other
You know,
day.
I start saying that and people look at me funny too, like, huh?
I said that the other day
So
to my
that's
little
a girl.
brother, and I was like, but my little brother, maybe he still listens to the podcast, but I was just like, you have to. And it's like that exaggerated shit that it's like, but then I thought about like, what the fuck am I saying?
I think that one might be because I've told that to chicks I go out with. I'd be, you
You
have to.
have to, but you have to put up the hands.
I thought
I throw the hands with the two deuces.
Yeah, the two deuces on the hands.
And then they'll be like, what do you mean you have to? And I was
You
like,
have to.
I noticed Nick, when we went to TGI Fridays, Nick was like, you have
You
to.
gotta do it, dog.
I think on your graduation also, Aaron said it. I was like,
Yeah.
what the fuck?
Oh, because me and Aaron say that like I say you have to, and Aaron will say you got to. Back to me, like those are the correct responses.
Yeah.
That's your yin and yang.
Because it's you have to, you got to, dude.
Got you, General.
So it might be you have to, because I mean that
I
just
must.
sums up life.
Yeah.
You have to.
Just suck
Keep
it up,
living,
fam. Suck
suck
today's
it up.
titty.
Why'd you do that? Because you have to.
What is
That's
that?
right.
He's bounding down. It's
Suck today's dick. or
It's
something.
time to suck today's dick.
So it probably is you have to. Then.
You have to.
Take today by the dick.
That should answer any questions.
Yeah, you have to.
I think that's gonna be a good place to. I mean, it's kind of a lopsided episode because it went from what was it?
Check your head.
Deal breakers. Pretty much.
You have to.
Outside with a pack of hamburger or no fucking hot dogs.
First of all, guys, did anyone else watch the BET Awards?
I did.
No.
Do you think it was weird that people came out and was like, you guys got to vote.
You have to.
You got to vote. You got to remember that, like, when, fuck Trump, all this shit. And then it's like, and now Birdman singing, let's stomp a bitch out. I always kept like, what the fuck?
That was just bad timing.
Who was it? D'Angelo? Or I forget what's his name. Genuine? I think it was D'Angelo. He did a Prince tribute. That shit blew me away. I was just like,
Was
I
it good?
thought-
How good it was or how terrible?
know how good it was.
I thought
was
D'Angelo
like,
didn't show up.
I
Little
don't know
red
who it was.
Corvette.
Typical.
Oh, that one the dude with the
Yeah.
cut off sleeves, right?
Yeah.
Oh, I know who you're talking about. I watched like a half an hour before Game of Thrones started or whatever. But I was just kind of like, I was just like, what the fuck? They would tell like people like take something serious, and
I'm
now
like,
Ray
fuck.
Sherman with No Flex Zone, and I was like, what the fuck? That's
No
not.
Flex.
That's a good
Zone.
song, though. I don't know that
Oh,
song.
what?
Zone.
No, I know,
They
but it wasn't that.
know,
But it was just kind of
Come
like
alive, bro.
it was kind of one of those things, or like Little Yachty, One Night. Like,
That's a dope song, dog.
That's my life right now, dog.
I've been getting into that shit.
Stack your bread up, fuck your head up. Mantra 2.
got plenty mantras. All right, guys, if you've for some reason still listening, as you should be, please subscribe to the channel on YouTube or iTunes, or give us a review, comment. We'll answer back. We're trying to get back to like trying to get back all the subscribers we had on YouTube. You know, try to get all the comments and stuff going.
Please subscribe.
Have that channel like kind of
What's it
make a
called
little
again?
community. NoNamers podcast. All like
That's
one,
what's up.
not one word.
Oh,
but
space.
No
NoNamers space
podcast, but it is No Namers podcast, not No Namers pod anymore.
for sure.
So yeah, it's pretty easy to find us. It's weird that there's other No Namers channels now. Well, there was always, but we used to be on top because we had the most subs. But now we've kind of dropped. So let's get it back up there. More subs will be the top of the page.
Top of the
No, you did it
chain.
for us once. Just do it again.
How many times did we ask him to vote for us on Podcast Land? I was just like, how annoying was that?
We won once.
No, yeah, we won.
Not Jesus.
Stay scheming.
There's your mantra right there.
Huh?
Your mantra right
Stay
there.
scheming.
Stay scheming.
This is his life.
Stay
steamy.
Shit doesn't pay out though.
Nope.
It
You
did
got
that,
that,
year. It
you
did
got
that
that,
time. I mean, I
acne?
just had to fucking waste my fucking New Year's Eve though. Well, I got
Worth
that guy. It was worth it. Fuck that guy.
Fuck that guy.
Fuck Podcast Land, dog. I said it.
You wanted to win though, like
Yeah.
Well, it was
you
like,
were playing his game.
it was personal for that
It's like
time.
the always
You were getting him traffic. Like
Yeah.
end of the day, he could give a fuck. Fool.
Exactly.
You were sucker.
It was beneficial for him. For
exactly.
You
He
not
could give
to
a
win.
fuck. You
Right.
were suckers. So you played the game.
Yep.
We were top 5 for like
Yeah.
8
He
months.
was just laughing to himself.
Won
Yeah,
it.
yeah, dog, you got me.
No, it wasn't.
You got me
It
mad,
wasn't the guy who
Trevor.
ran the site. It was another podcast trying to win. Neither here nor there. I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. And have a good week. I'm Nestor.
I'm the large clitoris whisperer.
I'm Adrian.
And I'm Arthur.
Joe Roman.
Thank you guys for listening. We'll see you next week.
Blah.